Hello everyone and welcome back to an episode of Tourist Bus Simulator with me, Tops. Now, last episode we left off, we ended up getting our fourth coach on the island. We got buses sent into repair, and we've got buses coming out of repairing and getting back onto service, and we got some more other shifts sorted. Now, since last episode, we have received one bus back from repairs, which, if we have a quick look at our schedule, have a quick look at our calendar, what am I looking at? Our buses. So we have the Tops one, which is all clear, apart from a bit of damage. 2, all clear, apart from a little bit of damage. Workshop 3, that's getting serviced in for everything. Yet, we go in and have a look at service 3, which this was in for repairs, and for some reason we didn't do an oil change, a tyre change or a V-belt change at all. So we've got this to sort out at some point, but we've got bus 3 for us to drive around on now, because we're going to assign bus 3 to us. Now, I did actually do a job last episode. We can go in and have a look at the past schedule. It was only a pretty simple job. Completed orders, I think it's one on, where is it? This one. So we got 2,400 for that, which is not bad at all. We do have some new orders coming in, and we are currently on the 27th. And these are coming in for the start of the month. We've got one for the 29th, which is a medium shift. So first things first, that's the first bus in. So we'll get that, we'll schedule us to it, and we'll go on this bus 3. Because that's the one that we're assigning to ourselves. Bus 4 is currently in for maintenance. If I'm correct in thinking, it will be available from the 29th at 10:45, and that's when we can get the bus 3 in on shift. So we've got 50 grand in the bank at the moment. We did level up last episode, and we leveled up a few things. So we've got our job that we're doing here on the 29th. We can possibly look at getting other jobs in as well. I did actually get it scheduled in for external workshop for the 2nd, but we'll get that bus back and we'll be able to get it sorted out for then. Anyway, after we've done the shift on the 29th, we'll be able to get that one in. The other bus will come out, and that's all good. But if we have a look at our schedules and have a look at our drivers are getting a bit overworked here. So I need to hire at least one new driver. Hopefully a few new drivers, so we can actually get some more jobs on offer. Some of these want houses. We're wanting the ones without houses. You're 10 out of that, so we'll offer you that. I think the next one, best one, was a 9 for a driver that didn't want anything. If we have a look at drivers, got 6 for a driver, 9 for a driver there. Yeah, so the 9's the next one available. But we can get all them set up, and hopefully they'll be fine for their jobs. Now, we obviously need to pay the drivers. I don't know how long they're on contract for. But they're on contract. I think it terminates. So someone's terminates on the 28th, someone terminates on the 30th. We need to get more employees to do more drives. And I didn't realise drivers actually terminated the employment, but hopefully we can get more drivers for that. Have a look at finances. We have had to renew our Wi-Fi. We've had last revenue in the 7 days. We are in the positive for 8,000 in the last 7 days. With spare parts and all that, so we're making a profit. We're paying out salaries, credit, rates. Yeah, so we can repay them more if we needed to. But yeah, we're 8,000 in profit for the time. Overall revenue is 1 million, because obviously with credits and stuff, we could get more credit out if we needed to. The top one here, I don't know how much we would be paying back per day. But obviously we've got a 400,000 loan. These need to be repaid. And they do have last payment dates, so we pay them per day. And we're just making money. We're absolutely just making money right now. We need to get money coming in and go from there. Let me go ahead and look at orders. So we've already picked up one order that's a decent chunk of change. We want to pick up more orders that are decent chunks of change. Like this one is a decent chunk, which is on the 1st of the 7th. It starts at 3 and then it's 7 hours. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We won't be able to do both of these, so we'll accept this one because we know we can do this one. Get that scheduled on bus number 3 for us. Other new orders. Shuttle bus services. This one is on the 1st and it's at 10 and 6. I don't know if I've done this shift yet. So let's have a look at this. It's a Hotel Costa Mare. What's the, yeah, it's just hotel. Let's have a look. Surf rental. So it's surf rental, Mistral, Hotel Costa Rare. Hotel Costa Rare, Surf Mistral. Is that one that we've already done that we can then assign to another individual? I'm thinking that's a tick so that we can. Yeah, so now we can assign this to another driver. So we'll be able to get that assigned to you. Or we can actually assign them to these guys. So we'll assign it to bus 2 at the moment. We'll assign you on bus 2 there. And we'll get that one assigned as well. Sign on bus 2. And then on the way back, I'll have to get you assigned onto bus 4. So they're all assigned. These ones I haven't done before, so I can't get them assigned. But I need to still go ahead and look at the schedule over here to see how things add up. Because I don't want the buses to be overlapping. Because that's what happened when we did a job. We had a job that overlapped with jobs. That one's definitely me. That one's definitely me. That's the 29th and that's the 1st, so that's fine for them. Other jobs coming up. Are they shuttle services? They are shuttle services. That's okay. So, we have... Which is the long job? This is the long job. I can't get you assigned to the new person. But hopefully I can, and then it will alleviate you going over your contracted hours. That'll be good. And that's going to be your first job, which you're going to be on number 4, which that 4 bus should be ready for then. Okay. So, the next thing we need to do now is just shuffle forward to... We don't want to skip time to next appointment. We want to skip time to... We can do the next day. See what happens in the next day. Contracts are all sorted. You're still doing the long job. Yeah, I'll just keep it on you because yeah. Just makes more sense to keep it on you. We are having, obviously, repeat jobs coming in. Have a look at the new orders. These are ones we've not done yet. And I can't do the one on the 1st. But I can probably do the one on the 3rd if we have a look at our schedule. We're not working on the 3rd. We're working on the 1st, though, which is the 3 p.m. So we'll work on... We'll get that one assigned to us. Onto bus 3. Although, yeah, we'll get it assigned that way for now. But I will have to send bus 3 back in to the shop at some point. So that is us scheduled on a 4-hour job, a 7-hour job, and then 2 45-minute jobs. which that goes from this to here and there to there, which is fine. That is fine. I don't know how we unlock the sightseeing tours. The services is definitely a thing that we can hopefully look at upgrading as soon as we're able to as well. But that's okay. So, the coach should be available at by 10 o'clock. So if we skip forward to 10, we have a look at the schedule. I'm scheduled on bus 3. When's bus 4 scheduled? Is bus 4 scheduled today? No, bus 4 is scheduled on the 2nd. So that means we should now have 10:40. Oh, it is bus 3, isn't it, that I need? I need bus 3 by the 3rd, which I should be able to do. So let's skip ahead just by an hour, well, to 45. The coach should be... Why is a map coming up for me? Should I be on a job? Yes, I'm on a job at 11, and I've kind of just messed up the times. I didn't realise the times that these were doing, so... yeah, that's interesting. Let me just have a quick look at here. Vehicles, that's in. That's out. So that's okay. So this one I can't do because we've got the bus. Yeah, I've got to go and get this bus. Luckily, I should be able to teleport up somewhere, maybe. Is this the first job? Right, where's the first pickup? Right, so it's telling me where the first pickup is now. It is all the way up here. Fast travel's not available. That's going to take a while to get up that way, but I'm going to do it. Let me get driven up there. The job starts at 11, so we're already running late. Hopefully it'll still let me do it. And I'll just be quick about it. And yeah, I'll bring you all back once we're there. We're going to pick up the job. Hopefully we'll get it done as quick as we can, or get to it as quick as we can. I didn't realise it was so soon, but yeah, we'll go get this job done. Bring you all back in a few moments' time. And here we are, about to pull up, only half an hour behind schedule. However, oh, they are. Oh, I was going to say they look like they were just crossing their arms and they were really mad, but no. We're here, bus stop 1. Yeah, we're picking them up, so we're doing actually okay for a change. Bit of a change. However, I did have a few crashes on the way here. Everyone sat down, we can go. There's no need to be behind schedule any longer. I actually like this bus. This bus I quite like driving. We did have a few issues. Just to brush over that. Go straight. You can go. That car definitely wasn't there when I was looking before. Anyway. We're here, we're driving, we're on the shift. We've done a few crashes on the way. We were absolutely just... I put my foot down and we ended up getting cut off by a lorry that pushed us into the... What's it called? Onto the hard shoulder. And on the hard shoulder just stopped. It just stopped and we couldn't brake in time. We couldn't start in front of the truck and we ended up crashing, and it was just, yeah, we've crashed a few times. We got here though. We're doing the delivery. We're doing the job. We're getting the jobs done, and we should be good with all of that. So we're half an hour late on schedule, but we're getting the schedule done. This one's not the big money maker. It's only about 4K, but that's okay. But yeah, we are doing pretty well, and we should make it in no time, get this job all done. This bus definitely needs a bit more repair work done, and I just realised this bus anyway, even though we do have some repair work that needs doing on it, we don't get the parts. Oh, we should have got the parts today, to be honest. So after this job, we should be able to get this bus repaired fully before our next job, which I think is the 1st. So we might have to look at the schedule to see if we can get this bus fully repaired beforehand. If not, we'll get it assigned to the bus 4. Or we'll get it assigned to a bus that we can actually drive on, that we can actually do the job on. So we shouldn't be out of schedule at all. But yeah, there's definitely an oversight on my part of the timings for this one. Forgetting the day and skipping forward, wanting to make sure that other bus came out, which it did, and it's nicely repaired and all that. This bus we definitely all needs repairing now, a lot more than what it was before, because, well, we literally crashed. So this bus needs repairing. We should hopefully have all the buses done and repaired after this one. And now we're just wondering how we're going to do with money coming in. So I want to start getting more money coming in to this company, because we hired a new driver, we got a new Wi-Fi contract, we had to order some new parts because we didn't have enough parts to fix this bus. So right now I want to just do jobs for us, do jobs to make money, and then hopefully once we know we're at a stable point in a week in the amount of income that we're having, that way we can then assign shifts to that way we can then look at getting another bus, another shift and such. I'm sorry, but car, you're just pushing me off. What are you doing? Okay. But anyway, we shouldn't drive road ragey, but we're kind of doing so because we're running late. But we need the money. We need this money coming in. We need decent shifts to do. We would prefer repetitive payments jobs, but obviously that's not always possible. So we just have to do what we can with what we've got. It doesn't help that this junction is taking a while. They need to make this into a roundabout or something, because this is, yeah. Come on. We've got a schedule to keep to, even though we're running late. These people on the bus are probably just like, what are you doing? There we go. Finally got movement. You guys are probably going to slow down for non-existent traffic. There's no cars, just go. Whoa. So you're letting us out as well, thank you. Okay. Let's keep going. Now, as I mentioned, well, I was going to mention last episode, but I mentioned it in the episode that didn't record properly. I did actually find out that there's two versions of this game. I say there's two versions of this game. There's two ways to play. I load this up as in career mode. Now, there is a mode where we can set our own schedule and all that kind of stuff, but I do like the... Okay, we just crashed. I do like the career mode, where we're doing job to job. But I would also like to, at some point, make our own schedules and routes and stuff. So I guess we'll come up to that when we can. If we're able to cross over the save file to the other one, we'll look at that at some point in the series. And I don't really have an end point for this series at the moment. I know we're doing just expansions and getting more jobs, and we've not even got the whole island done yet. We've not got the whole island mapped up. So there is quite a few bits we need to look at doing when we can. So it's just a matter of time before we end up doing other stuff. We still haven't got the second drop off yet. We've only done the first pickup. We've not done a second location yet. But we are going somewhat over the speed limit, but we're trying to catch up with times. This bus is going to need a lot of extensive bodywork repairs. I did actually also wash and... So, in the episode that didn't record, I made sure all the buses are painted the blue. I made sure what could be repaired was getting repaired. I made sure things were washed and refilled as well, because I think some of them, we can keep an eye on them, but some of them are like 100 miles of fuel in them. Some, and obviously they can hold 400, 500. So we need to keep an eye on that. But we're doing pretty well right now. Once these cars have maneuvered through the traffic, we've got our next drop-off point coming up. No pulling off there, good. We just need to go around here to this drop-off. But yeah, we absolutely just floored it going back to... going up to this pickup, and yeah, it was interesting to say the least. These are all just waiting, looking at the phones. We'll get marked down because of the crashing, we know that. Hopefully we don't get marked down for the lateness. But once we've got these jobs done, we can then start assigning them to other drivers, which is what we're hoping to get sorted when we're able to. Obviously some drivers we've only got for about a week, so we need to look at possibly upgrading or getting locations and flats purchased so we can get upgrades that way. Forum, we're just gonna go ahead and go around you. But yeah, we just need to keep doing the jobs that we haven't done yet. Keep an eye out for them to make sure we can get them done when we can. Now, I do need to make sure that we can actually turn this corner without a car being in the way. So we're going to possibly keep getting cars coming in. So we're just going to have to take this wide. Hopefully not nudge that car. There we go. That's a smooth corner. Now we can see the bus stop over there, so we need to make sure we go all the way around the houses to go and grab it. I don't think we've been around this way yet, so maybe we might find probably going to be apartments up for sale and such, so we'll have to look into that. Yeah, there's apartments there. So I have found some apartments. I don't know how we go about hiring the better drivers. We will look into it when we can. And definitely get them hired when we can. So we're now going to be coming up to this corner. out the way as well. So there we go, we can keep going. We just clip the curb a little bit there. There we go. So the other job I did, we actually... It's like a 6 a.m. in the morning. It was a 6 a.m. in the morning job that we did, and it was from here through Antigua all the way up to here to Puerto del Rocia, and then back the opposite way. So we did it. It was a decent job, but we are going to the airport on this job. I just realised. Is the airport the next delivery? It is. The airport's the next drop off. Then I was going to say we probably should go to that drop first. Would make more sense logically. But we do the drive the way it wants us to do. Everyone should start sitting down. We really have to go right to the back of the bus. Okay. Could you not see me pulling out? Okay. Some of these drivers just don't respect. Seriously? What has everyone... Everyone's just not gone to driving school in this place. Literally got sideswiped. That wasn't our fault. Hopefully everyone's okay about that. We were doing what we had right of way, even though it says it was a stop sign. We had right of way. It definitely should have let us go. You're probably going to turn into there. Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. Yeah. Oh, we have a... This is a... This section is a speed trap. If I'm right in thinking. We've got to be careful. Or was it the other side? This is... One of these sections is a speed trap, so we've got to be careful. Yeah, it's just dropped down to 60. There we go. It just dropped down to 60 on us. That's the speed trap. Okay. Right. So we not only got caught speeding, we've had multiple crashes on this journey. To mention that. Got to mention that one. Yeah, we're not having a good day today. First of all, the recording didn't work. Second of all, and that job, we had no crashes whatsoever. We got a good rating. It was amazing. We did an amazing job. But yeah, just goes to show that what happens when we mess up a little bit. We mess up on time. We're trying to work ahead of schedule. We already know this bus needs repairs because it's not fully repaired. But we're good. Right. We're going to the location for this job. The airport drop-off. Is it the first one or the second one? I think it's the second one for a change. I guess we'll see when we get around there, but yeah, it's the second one. Okay, so it's a bit of a further drop-off location. Which we will be coming back to at some point, so I think we're doing the same pick-up drop-off. The airport. Park up. Oh, I'm not all the way pulled forward, but it is a decent park job nonetheless. Okay. Off we go. To city. Well, to our local town stop. wrong with these coaches just drifting us like that? Okay. Right. Shouldn't be too... They still stop at all the roundabouts even though they don't need to. Okay. This isn't our halfway point either, I've just realised. We've not gone to a halfway point yet. I don't even know how to do the tour guide stuff either. So we've got other types of jobs like tour guides, sightseeing tours. We do have a tour guide on payroll, but we just don't have any tour guide job offers. So I don't know what that's about. But we will hopefully figure it out. I know at some point we need to go around here to look at houses and flats. Stay where you are, Mr. Car. Okay. Everyone's getting on board.
Hola.
We can see from the mirror now as people sit down on this bus. That should be everyone back down. I was just having a quick sip of me drink. And we are off to go. Now, another thing I mentioned last time I tried to record, since we've painted our bus this colour, a lot more vehicles seem to be this colour now. I don't know if that's just a me thing of like we're actively spotting vehicles painted our colour scheme, or is it a legitimate thing that, oh, you've now painted your bus a certain colour, people are now painting their cars that colour because of how the graphics files work and stuff. I don't know. I don't think it would work that way, especially when there's ways to mod bus skins and have your own fleets and such, so I don't know about that. No. Okay. We're good to continue. Now we're nearly 2 hours into this journey, and I think the journey says it takes 4 hours, I want to say. So hopefully this is our last drop-off point and we're ahead of schedule, even though our pickup was half an hour late. Although we have had multiple crashes and speed and a fine for speeding. So yeah, we'll take it with a pinch of salt. But this does look like our last drop-off, which is good. The one for this route, anyway, for this leg. I'm hoping it is, anyway. Okay. Okay, that was another crash. Was not good. We're gonna park in here, do the drop off, and then our next pickup is opposite. Are there already people waiting there for us? I'm gonna guess there is. Yes. So I might, no I am going to, attempt to do the U-turn. All the way left. We're on the pavement. We're on the pavement, but we made it into the box. We were a bit ahead of the box, but we made it. Yeah, we're definitely ahead of the box, just by a little bit. But that's one way to save time. Yeah. You would think that if you were at a terminus point, that would be the same bus stop you pick people up at, rather than going and using a different bus stop. Okay. No one there, so let's just swing it round. Okay, we're going back the way we came. Should be good then. We should be good. We've already got issues with crashing, with speeding, and yeah. It's not going to be the best at job, but hopefully we're going to get the money. We're going to get the money anyway. It's just we won't get up. We just won't get the points for upgrade. Although I did get upgraded last. I did get upgraded to level 6 last episode. We unlocked. Some more bus stops around the area, around the map. So we at least have some quick travel locations that we can use when we don't have a bus, when we don't have a schedule needed. Just don't mind speed. Are we going to the airport here? What's this next pickup place? It's taking us to the airport. I think this is taking us to the airport. But why is it taking us to the airport when we need to go to the other place? I just don't know. Okay. Yeah, we went to the airport for the drop-off. Doesn't make sense, but we're doing it because we have to. Just going to take you on the inside because we're going into the bus lane. Okay, here we are at the airport. Go straight into the bus lane. Okay. We're at a different bus stop completely again from everything else that we've used before. Oh, we should have come in from that direction, but we'll just do... There we go. Now we're just going to do the reverse the opposite way again. So let's lock our wheels. There we go. That's how you do a reverse job, but to not have to use a roundabout. We're going to have so many bad driving things for this. It's going to be... The people aren't even going to want to pay to do for anything, are they? Right, we're heading to our next drop-off, though. It's good. Nice. We found the indicator for that turn. We've done so many turns we've not found an indicator, but we found an indicator for that one. It's fine. Okay. And then we pull into this stop right nicely here. There we go. So it'll only be a little bit longer. Got a few more drop-offs, I think. Got the one. And then all the way up to the end. Which I might see if this way will be quicker. Because it looks like it should be. Looks like it should be. Anyway, once everyone's sat down. Go ahead and pod turn. Full lock, don't hit the bus stop. Oh yeah. That is how you cut corners in cut time. But yeah, we're good. You know what else? How to cut time and cut corners. We're going to do that in a second here. But keep an eye out. Turn. Right, pull all the way over to as much to the right as we can. And there we go. We just cut out a roundabout completely. So this is another section that has speed cameras. But it goes up to 90 so we can whiz. Go as fast as we can. Why are you cutting me off? Seriously? Seriously, cut me off then. Like, seriously, why? Okay. you have right of way. You don't have to stop for them to turn. They're seriously just mocking me now. I bet you there's not even a car in front of them. Oh, there is. Yeah, you're turning. Don't care if there's one that way. We're going. You're probably going to start turning. No, you're not. Good. Right. We're going to set ourselves up again to do the ultimate U-turn. Okay. Once everyone's on board and sat down, we'll initiate the U-turn. After this car. Don't hit the lamppost. Don't hit anything. Don't hit the tree. We got it. We did it. Okay. Back up this way. Oh, we do have another stop up here. Okay, that's good. And then we'll see which way the GPS tells us to go and which way we think we should go. Well, I'll GPS it as well to see how quick it is to get up there. Although I don't think it will let me do that. So I guess we'll just have to see where it is. Navigate to the final stop. Do we have one more stop to do? Which... I think we will do as quick as we can up here. I know I need to go up here to get the dock location. You don't have a docks down there. Yeah, so I need to get the dock after this job as well. So there's an extra purpose to getting up that way. Everyone sat down. And go flat out now. So yeah, I will go the way the GPS wants me to go. Because we will end up having to go back that way anyway, just so we can get the location we want. But it will be an upgrade location for unlocking more locations. Okay. Because if we unlock this this C location, that'll be good for us. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, it's a windy road, this one. At least once we've done this job, we will be able to assign it to a different driver if we need to. Well, if and when we need to. because we've already done it, which is good. How does that class as a crash? Okay. You know what? I am just going to go straight rather than pulling into there because at the end of the day, going this way will probably be quicker. Especially since it's a 90 road. All we have to do is do a loop when we get up to the end, which we're going to do anyway. Well, this way, it's just one road basically to get us there. Okay. It's a nice coastal road, this as well. It is a very nice coastal road. So everyone gets a bit more of a view on this drive, which is good. Because otherwise we'd be inland and you wouldn't see anything. To hurry up a little bit. You're going to slow down for just the speed limit. Okay. Should get that hotel discovered. Good. Restaurant discovered. This will hopefully help with a few more locations. Okay. Getting to the drop-off point in a second. Okay. Now we pull over. That should be everyone coming off. We're going to have a few crashes, we know that. I don't know what our rating's going to be, but I know we started off late, but I think we made up time. No passengers left behind. 93% service, even though we had 15 crashes and 1 radar trap. We still got points for it, not bad. Did we get an upgrade? Level up? No. Right. We'll stop the bus for a second because I want to go over to this photograph, which I think this is the tourist destination in the water park. So, how do I get into the water park? How do I get into the water park? Surely there's going to be a way to get in. Put on the bin. Put on the. Put on there. Put on the bin. Get on the bin, which is a bit higher. That didn't work. Try again. Hope that was a bit too much of a jump. Get on the bin. Get over the fence. No. Into the. Ah, that was not working. Okay. How else do I get in over? Not there. There's got to be a way to climb over to get to this photograph thing. I don't know what the photograph does, but it's always worth trying to find out. And then we've also all go to a few other places as well while we're around here, so. Surfboard's gonna let us up. No. Get on board, get on this. I want to go down that slide. I think the slide is the photo point. And I think if we get that photo point and we unlock it, we could do other things. So, here looks like another entrance area maybe. Oh, get on a car. A jump over, yes. That's how you get in. How do we get out though? That's for something else for us to find out. Can we get up to the top here of the water slide? Well, we can't climb up it. But we are here. Can I swim? Oh. We can walk on water. Okay, but we can't climb up the slides, sadly. Unless this is the only slide we can walk up, which would be good. We can still walk on this water. And no, we can't walk up that way. Okay. Now how do I get out of here then? We know one bus is over that way. There must be a way out this way. We have to climb in over the cars. There must be a way to climb out and over. Okay. So we can't climb out here. That might be an issue. There's got to be a way out. If there was a way in, there should be a way to climb out. On top of the chips. No. Top of there, top of the... Top of there, on top. No. So we'll get on top of the bench. Oh, the bench is falling over, that's not good. Get on the bench. Get on the bin. Get on the roof? No? No? Can we just climb over this way? Well, that's the entrance and exit, so hopefully we can figure out a way now. Nope. Get on the wall? No? Over here? No? Oh, we've got to get on this. Oh, no, I'm on this side of the wall. I don't want to be this side of the wall. Right, it's definitely this wall to get out. We just didn't jump over the fence enough. But now am I trapped in this little area? Can't be. I'm literally trapped in this area. No, I can go around. Okay. Now we just need to try and get over again. So onto the wall. Onto the wall up here, then hopefully over the fence. Unless I've got to climb all the way down there to go over the fence that way. No. Right, let me hopefully get out of here and then I'll be back in a few seconds time. We'll do a bit of a drive around in this place, which is the hope. And go from there. And we're back. So I ended up having to do a fast travel to get out of it, but we got out of the park. So we want to do a bit of exploring around this location before we fast travel back to the office. Half of the day has gone, so there is that part that's happened since the time change, but it is what it is. We'll figure it out how we figure it out. And the first things I want to do is go straight across to go and get the lobby down here. Not the lobby, the docks down here. So hopefully this taxi will start moving. Good. We'll continue. Apparently there's a car wash down here that we didn't know about, but don't know how we knew about the car wash, but we didn't know about the docks up here. Or the bus wash, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Where is this bus stop location? There should be a bus location somewhere around here. Because we do have another job at some point that goes to a port bus stop. Here it is. Here's the bus stop. But it hasn't unlocked because we haven't actually utilised it yet. They're throwing stuff. Okay, so I don't know how these cars are going to sort themselves out. But as far as I know, I'm right at the edge here. It seems like the whole town's now come out to watch the coach driver. They're just all coming down. Okay, I need to... You just crashed, that's good. Okay, we're just gonna maximum 7 miles an hour, reverse it. good to go that way. Okay, so this was a bus coming down here. We do know there's a bus stop park spot. That's a good thing to know about. We do have another road we want to go around as well up here. We'll unlock a few more things. So when we get up here, we'll be turning right. We're going down to this little bit straight ahead of us to the right on the GPS. Gonna do a loop around there and see what we find. Hopefully a few interesting locations. We don't care about crashing at the moment. Oh, so there's flats around here. Oh, there's another advertising company up here. That's good. So this is another place we can repaint. A few other bits around here that I saw that I think we need to. I think we're in apartment hunting, aren't we? In this. We'll pick that to rent. So then hopefully we've now got things for drivers. We've got this hotel. Can I interact with this hotel? May offer you sightseeing tours. Okay. Oh, so I need to actually walk up to some of these hotels to get these. That makes sense. Why I've not been getting jobs. Okay. We should probably get moving on the bus. And when I see a hotel, I need to actually get that hotel location. For some reason, that mattress just flipped itself there. Was there any... No more accommodation that I can see. Okay, there's a restaurant we found, which is good. There's another thing up here that we saw. Is it in there? No. When I was trying to find my way out, I saw a gym. I think is there, so let's just park up. Get the gym. See what does the gym do? The gym will improve employee satisfaction. Okay. So collecting the gym and collecting apartments is what we need to do, basically. Do I have to collect the restaurants as well? I've got to collect everything? I did not know that. Okay, apart from the spray booth, if you've been to the spray booth, that's fine. There's the food place over here. Just gonna run around and grab that. Oh, there's that one down here that we had as well. So I didn't know I needed to select all of the places that I find. Enter in rental. So there's another apartment somewhere. Right, first things first, let's get the food place. Sightseeing tour stop. Okay. Is there an apartment hidden down here? Yes. So we've got 2 apartments. So that means we could probably get better drivers now. okay, we have caused a backup of... We've caused a traffic backup. We've left the search area, that's fine. We've got 2 apartments, which is good for us. We're going to go at this food place as well. And then I think there's some by the office that we need to get as well. So we'll get that once we've teleported back. And what I'm doing, I'll just go around and collect the ones around here. We'll teleport, we'll fast travel back to the main depot. And we'll be able to get all that sorted along some way or another. First things first, when is the next... we're on bus 3, aren't we? So if we set that to bus 4 for our next journey, we can get bus 3 in for repairs. Let's make sure we unselect that. Tick that one off, tick that one on. We haven't painted that one yet, so we need to paint number 4. But we can get that sent to us. When is bus 4? Oh, bus 4 might be needed though. Hang on. Is bus 4 needed on there? It is, on the 2nd, which is fine. We'll be able to get that painted. So what I'm going to do is I'll get bus 3 in for repairs. Get bus 4 in for painting, cleaning, and all that good stuff as well. And once we've got this all scheduled in, 3, repair. The vehicle is already in the external workshop. Did I set it up for an external job? I must have done. Anyway, it'll get repaired at some point. We'll figure it all out. This bus will get painted, washed, and ready for services again. But for the time being, thank you ever so much for watching this episode. If you have enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all the good stuff. And if you're watching on mobile, swipe across, swipe down to the comment section, swipe across and hit the hype button. They're all free to do. They all help support the channel immensely, and it's amazing. Yeah, next episode we're probably going to look at figuring out what we can do with these tour guide stuff and getting more bus drivers and all that. We'll figure it all out. But yeah, until then, if you want to become a channel member, it's $29.99 a month. You can consider becoming a channel member. It helps support the channel a lot. You get videos like this up to a week in advance. And yeah, with that all being said, thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a great day, rest of your day, and I'll see you next time for the next video.